Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, a weekly live BMX news show where I bring you everything that happened in the previous week from the world of BMX that I think you might care about at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every week, live. That being said, because we're live, we've got a lot of people in the chat right now. Huck Karinsky with the 99-cent super sticker of a hot dog. If you don't know, Huck is I'll have a hot dog on Instagram. Sean Chambers, Old Fat Guy BMX, Stony, Travis Kier, Chris Bikes, this is BMX. Another hot dog super sticker. Thank you. Travis Schramm, both the Travises in attendance today. Tezo BMX says he learned a new trick today thanks to me. That is awesome. Which one? And thanks for letting me know. Kevin Jackson as well in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've got some stuff to talk about today. Space Hopper Mark's in here now. First things first, a couple people mentioned the Brie Welch interview and documentary video that I did and uploaded yesterday. That is the first thing that I have to talk about this week. It's a video with Brie Welch. She's an amputee flatland BMX rider who didn't start riding until after she already had her leg amputated. So, watch the video. It all started at Cornhucket. I saw Brie riding with everyone and was just like, wow, that's pretty badass. And I was doing interviews all over Cornhucket, and I knew I wanted to do one with her, and I thought it would be amazing if somebody did like a full out, like real video. And that's kind of what this one turned into. She talked about these shoes that Van was in the process of making for her. And so it was exciting, but it was like, well, if I put this out now, we can't show the shoes. And then I needed some B-roll footage, so her boyfriend Tony filmed some stuff and sent me over some riding footage from as she was like progressing in riding, because she had only been riding for 3 or 4 years at that point. And so throughout that, the shoes were getting worked on. She received the shoes, so I got to include opening the shoes, then a sequence at the end of putting them on and then riding in them. So it came full circle and became the full video that I originally really wanted to do, and I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I'm excited with the response to it, and hopefully this can inspire some people and maybe even inspire some other people in a similar circumstance to start riding BMX. But if you haven't seen it, please go and check it out and let me know what you think. Put a lot of work into it, and I'm excited about it. Kicker Video Mag got some footage at her in the flat comp in Winston-Salem, North Carolina a few years ago. She was killing it. Glad to see some more from her and find out a little about her story. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, honestly, that she's as positive as she is and just rides bikes, has fun just like anybody else. So check out the video. Please let me know what you think. Cornhucket is September 24th. Trent Lutsk, we also have word that he is riding for BSD now. This dude has been on a tear lately. Seriously, on a tear, going ham. Do people still say going ham? I just did. So he's riding for BSD now. I don't know what that means for his other sponsors. I can't remember who else he rode for. I think he rode for Sunday and Daily Grind, but you don't see those in his Instagram bio anymore. But that being said, expect some videos soon from this. I believe that there actually is video. I don't know if it's like a welcome video or what, but there's footage of him riding, and because we're screen recording and doing it live, we could show it. Look at that. BSD also did something really awesome with this, in that in their Instagram stories, they had back up. Oh, they're gone now. In their Instagram stories, they had a bunch of the BSD team welcoming Trent to the team. So moving on from there, let's get into the video stuff from this week. First up, we've got Simple Sessions 2022 preview. Real quick, like teaser hype video trying to get people stoked for 2022's Simple Session, which will be going down starting June 8th and going through the 13th. and it's happening in Tallinn, Estonia. Let's see, BMX Street qualifiers will be on June 11th, and the finals will be the 12th in this factory right here. And here's some pictures of what the course will look like if it ever wants to load. Kurt Rowell, the BSD discount code. Funny. Too funny. Well, I guess this isn't going to load. Oh, there we go. So this is what the course is going to look like. I can say that if it's like any other simple session, these are the filmers on rollerblades that will no doubt get in the way and get hit by people riding. And moving on from there, we've got another jam to talk about. It's actually not the videos yet because this jam's here, but there's a jam going on at the Hangar Skate Park in North Carolina. May 28th, starts at noon, goes till 5. Downtown BMX, I think, is the main title people putting it on, and there's a $500 best pro style trick. Best trick over 40, $100. That's pretty sick. Best trick female, $100. $5 entered. All proceeds go to the hangar. That's pretty sick. It's in Denver, North Carolina, May 28th. Hit it up if you can. Moving on from there, we've got the videos from this week, starting with Colony's Federico Felico Saturday Sessions video. As always, these start with the shortest video, move to the longest video. Want to check out some skate park footage, this is the video to watch, and most of the rest of them are street stuff except for this Mutiny Bikes video. So next up, we've got one from Cult with Jackie Liu. This video has a lot of street. There's some creative stuff in here, and if you want to check this one out, link is in the description below after the stream is over. Next, we've got one from Mutiny Bikes. Last I heard, Mutiny was not doing anything anymore, but apparently they're back up and back going. Maybe I did hear that and I just forgot. But either way, Maxime Bonfil, sorry if I butchered that. To go faster, you must slow down. Part 1, presuming there will be a part 2 coming to this one. This is concrete skate park stuff, and there's some ditch footage in here as well. And what it says in the description is that this dude has spent the last decade going back and forth from France to Austin, but is now a full-time Texan, and there's a two-part series with part 2 coming soon. Next up, we've got Grant Uberoth's section in the program DVD. There is a lot of hammers in this video, as you can see by the thumbnail here. But it's like just over 5 minutes of stuff. If you want to check this one out, street riding, going crazy. Lots of street stuff. Then we've got Federal Bikes Jackman with Jackman Hines of Australia. There's a lot of creative spot usage in here, and it's longer. There's a lot of burly stuff in here, and I definitely think this one is worth watching. Dude killed this video. And then after that, we've got 15-year-old Matthias Moraes. Dig Locals video uploaded to Dig's YouTube channel. Kid kills it, and if you want to see what someone you'll probably see a lot more of in the future is doing now at the age of 15, this is the one to check out. Then we've got the highlights from the BMX Triple Challenge that went down in Denver. This was the final stop, so it wrapped up the series. So we've got the finals highlights. Let's see if we can fast forward to the end to the winners. So we had Gabriel Chavez in first, Daniel Sandoval in second, Brian Fox in third, and then for the overall, Daniel Sandoval got first, Brian Fox got second, and Gabriel Chavez got third. I'm stoked to see Gabriel's name on here because dude goes nuts. If you haven't watched his dirt video where he's doing all kinds of crazy combos in lines on dirt jumps, it's nuts. Just search his name and the video will definitely come up. Then we've got the highlights from the best trick contest. I don't actually remember if I heard who won this, so I might have to check this out. Daniel Sandoval wins with that perfect double decade. There you go. Let's see if we can see it. Boom. Boom. Oh my God, that trick's crazy. There you go. That was best trick. Then if you want something a little bit longer, We already talked about Ricky Can of Spaghetti's video when it came out in a previous news video. Triple challenge, the Olympics in a straight line. Hey, at least it exists. I'm bummed they didn't do the parking lot contest with the ramps and shipping containers and stuff. But if you want something a little bit longer, this one is 12 minutes long from AM, PM, and it's number 4.5. This is leftover footage from videos that just didn't make the cut from 2014 to 2021, all from New York City. Pretty sick. Here is the lineup, and definitely check this one out if you want a little bit longer of a video, and it's going to be all street. So moving on from there, we've got a couple product related things to talk about. We've got Kink's Spring and Summer 2022 apparel. Their lookbook is in here, so you can check out everything that they've got to offer coming in spring and summer of this year. Then we've got a Bjarke Harderson bike check from Sabrosa. Just a list of all of the parts on his bike, as well as pictures of everything on the bike. What's up, Ken Nichols? That double decade was crazy. Then after that, we've got another bike check. This one is with Lucas Hallahan, and this one has way, way, way more riding than it does bike check in it. It is solid. Lucas, it's pretty crazy that BMX has had their eyes on someone like Lucas and Nate and Shane and now Casey Hallahan from the time that they were literally the size Casey is now until Lucas is, I think he's like 17 at this point, driving all over the country to ride, repping S&M, doing things like this. And the kid goes hard. He goes high, tabletops, jumps, dirt jumps. It's really good. And to see him like coming into his own as a BMX rider and really like going huge. They always were really good at riding. He's just a full all around amazing rider, and it's sick. It's cool to see from little kid to full-fledged almost adult. Pretty rad. Next up, an interview that I did with Vish from Cult, the dude who edited the video from Cult that we talked about earlier and makes most of the videos that you see from Cult. So I'm stoked about this video because first of all, we talk about Vish's like history as he's coming up making videos and learning about videography and what got him into it and kind of how he ended up where he is now with filming for Cult. And then we go into an actual ad from Ryan Reynolds, the owner of Mint Mobile. And we go, God dang it, I'm not doing that. Get out of here. Okay. We're just going to let this 5 seconds go and then we'll skip it. Vish/Brant collab edit. That would be tight. So then we go into the actual project in Premiere, the video editor that Vish uses to edit. And this is a project with from Marcel's video that just recently came out and premiered at Swamp Fest. And he talked about his editing process, where how he starts going through footage, how he lays things out, how he adds the music and stuff in there. Could you beat Ryan Reynolds in an arm wrestling match? I think it depends on if he's filming for Deadpool or not, because he probably got to stay pretty jacked to be Deadpool. But oh, these stupid ads. I feel how you guys feel now. He goes through it and kind of just talks through things, and he talks about the transitions that he makes, and he broke one of those transitions down and showed the pieces and parts of it and talked about how he did it. And it's a really, really awesome look into how he actually makes the videos for Cult. And I think it's really fun to see this, being a video person myself, and to see that he's doing these things like practically rather than in the editor, because you can do a lot of the stuff that he does in editing with filters and different effects, but he's doing it in camera. He's filming the thing and then putting it into there and adding different layers and putting things together that way. And it's so sick. Be cool to see you do it behind the scenes as well. I could do a behind the scenes live stream just talking about videos and show the difference between like a normal riding session that I make and then an actual edit where things are a little bit more produced and thought out and there's a bit more time put into the editing. Maybe I'll do that sometime. I've got a live this week, so we'll see. I've got a live stream coming this week, hopefully, talking about BMX parts production and things of that nature. Hopefully that one's coming this week. It's supposed to. It's planned out Thursday. Hopefully we can make that happen. That being said, though, that is it for BMX news this week. There's 32 people in the chat. God dang. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, all of you, for the support. Go watch the video with Brie Welch. I'm stoked on that video. Thank you all for the support. Thanks, Huck Karinsky, for the super stickers in here. Those just help allow me to be able to do these live streams and videos and everything for you guys on a daily basis, every single day. I'm stoked. BMX is awesome. Go watch the video that I talked about. It's first in the description below. As soon as the stream wraps up, hit the like button if you haven't yet. It allows more people to see these things, and thank you once again for tuning in. When's the next video out? Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the next video, and then the next one's the day after that, because video comes every single day. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see